he could have said the game was good. So, anyway, but now for another take, for some insight, some commentary on Hillary's review is R.O.B the Robot. R.O.B, it's been a long time. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for paying me to be here. I appreciate it. I'm broke. Damon doesn't call anymore. He's a big shot. I play songs now. Woo! I don't need R.O.B. I used to be your synthesizer. What happened? What were the good old days, Damon?
I'm sorry we had to kick you out of the band, R.O.B. It's the drinking.
I didn't do enough.
Yeah. You're not rock and roll enough.
I'll start doing heroin if it helps. I need a job. Greg, you're in charge of PS3 now. Can you fire somebody so I can get a job?
Clements is firing himself. You don't have to wait long.
R.O.B, I know you've read Hillary's review. What do you think? Do you think his review is fair?
I think Hillary Goldstein is the stupidest woman to ever work at IGN. First of all, girls should not be allowed to review games about killing stuff. What is wrong? What is this bitch's problem, too? You get to run around in olden times and kill things, and you don't even get any weird diseases. I'll tell you what, my biggest fear with Assassin's Creed when I read the review was that you could possibly catch the plague. I thought, I would not want to play this game if I would also get the plague, but you don't get the plague, so you actually get to run around in old Jerusalem and not get the Black Death. What is her problem? Tell me, Greg.
I heard she had a fight with her boyfriend.
That must be it. Maybe it's that time of the month.
One of the readers hypothesized that Hillary's boyfriend wasn't that good in bed, and that's why she had a bad day, and that's why she reviewed it so poorly.
All I know is that Jade Raymond is a beautiful human being, and that this makes this game perfect. There are absolutely no flaws in the game whatsoever. I know for a fact that this Hillary girl is blind. Because she got hit by the ugliest thing. That's the ugliest girl I've ever seen. Who puts a beard on a woman? That's disgusting.
Even one of our listeners wrote in to say that even Penny Arcade was speaking out about Hillary's review, theorizing that Hillary must not have beaten the game because the ending of the game is apparently amazing. What did you think of the ending of Assassin's Creed, R.O.B?
I thought it was great. When you get in the spaceship at the end, you fly off and the planet explodes. I'm sorry if I spoiled it for anyone. You probably all played it since you're all complaining about it. You must know the ending. But clearly you didn't play the end because, everybody knows that when you play a stealth action game, it should always end with 2 hours of you just fighting guys out in the open. That's how you start out stealth. You use all of that stealth so you build up your combat experience so that then you can run out in the open and just fight people in plain sight of day. That's what assassins do. Were you back in that time, Greg? Give me 30 looks.
I was not.
You were not.
I'm just afraid you're going to steal my
You don't
wallet.
even know how to fly a dragon.
Well, come on now. That was before Jerusalem times.
Obviously, you don't know the secrets about the Jewish people. They all fly dragons. That was the one problem with Assassin's Creed, though the game is a perfect 10. There were no dragons in the game, and I would like Jade Raymond to come on GameScoop sometime and explain why there were no dragons, because I know from my Bible studies that there were at least 4 or 5 dragons in the olden times.
Jesus rode a dragon, right? That's how he got around?
Please never mention the Lord's name in vain again.
You crossed the line.
Damon, you crossed the line. There's a line in the sand, Damon. You have crossed it. You are no longer doing stealth action, Damon. What I would like to know about the Penny Arcade guys is, when are you funny? Now, I mean this in all seriousness because I have come to the Penny Arcade many times hearing about the great humor. Yet most of the time I hear a lot of bitching and whining about what other people think of things, and also I've read the comic books that you do not look like those characters, and I was just wondering, where is the funny section so that I could just jump to that? Because R.O.B only reads things that are funny. That's why I read Hillary's review of Assassin's Creed, because she's so stupid, it's hilarious. It's as if Forrest Gump were to write a review. It was terrible.
I have to
Why does she work here? Did you hire her, Damon?
Not me, personally. I'm not allowed to hire people. Or else I'd be hiring you. You know you're at the top of my list. As soon as I have Jeremy's job, you know you're the first person I'm going to... No, I have to second your feelings there. The appeal of Penny Arcade has always been lost on me as well.
They're visionaries.
I've never gotten it. Apparently.
They called my lair review like me championing gaming. So I don't know what you're talking about either.
Rob, I know you were playing Assassin's Creed while you were in a rehab facility in upstate New York, and where
How's
you
that working out?
Were you
go to these rehab facilities a lot. I don't see much of a change.
Ryan Clements is a firecrotch.
One of the. I know while you were in this facility, you grew to have a very close relationship with Lindsay Lohan. You've been source to saying that she's the only person on earth who truly understands you. Is that correct?
Well, her and Jade Raymond. Lindsay Lohan, her career is obviously in game development because she's developed in every other area. All I can say is that Lindsay is a wonderful, caring human being who knows how to score the best coke around. And that's why I feel as if we're linked souls, because Rob does not like cheap drugs, which is the kind of stuff I always get from Dayman.
Well, you're a robot of taste.
I'm a robot of high taste, which is why I no longer play the Nintendo Wii. Also, because Nintendo still owes me paychecks, and I can't find a copy.
A copy of what?
A copy of the Wii? Rob's not 100% sure how the Wii works. He's never seen one.
He picks up the console and waves it around. Nothing's
He
happening.
picks up the Wii and blows in it. I know this is how you make it work.
I'm glad you never put Hillary on GameScoop anymore. She was full of lies. Also, she had a manly, high-pitched voice I did not enjoy. They should put her on Penny Arcade, then I wouldn't have to read her crap anymore.
Well, Rob, I'd love it if you'd stick around. We have a couple more listener mails. I'd love to.